Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got a story that had me wheezing from laughter and clutching my heart at the same time. That's exactly what went down between two of our beloved second-gen K-pop legends, SHINee's Minho and EXO's Kai. It's SM Town Live 2025 in London, baby. All the SM idols are in town, from the OG 선배 like Changmin to the forever young Minho, to the fashion king Kai, and the gentle giant Chanyeol. So here's what went down. Minho, being Minho, wakes up every day like he's training for the Olympics. No matter what city he's in, no matter what time zone, this man is gonna get his cardio in. Like seriously, he probably packs protein powder before socks. And who does he drag into his boot camp adventures this time? None other than Kai, Chanyeol, and Changmin. Yeah, imagine waking up jet-lagged in London only to find out Minho wants to go for a light jog. That's code for, you're gonna see your life flash before your eyes. They post these group workout photos, looking all smiley and glowing like they just stepped off a GQ shoot. Everyone on Instagram is like, wow, they're so fit. But then, Kai logs onto Bubble and exposes the truth. And y'all, it was chef's kiss hilarious. Kai goes, I'm tired. I'm tired because I went on a run. I'm making things hard for myself for no reason. I felt good while running, but by the time I posted on Instagram, I was tired. And then this gem. I wanted to post this picture too. That was so hard. I'm gonna take a nap for the first time in forever. While I was running, I kept thinking, how is that hung talking? How is he taking videos? How is he taking photos? Later on, I found out that he's ridden a bike all the way from Busan to Seoul before. Ah, so it's like that. Guys, Busan to Seoul, on a bike. That's not a man. That's a Marvel character in disguise. Minho isn't just fit, he's borderline invincible. And then, enter Changmin. Our chill, sophisticated hung, who also works out like it's a religion, jumps in with this savage response. Kai had asked to jog with Minho and I in London, so we did. He didn't even look tired. Then, I found his messages on Bubble that it was actually so exhausting. I feel strangely betrayed. I just talked about this with Minho. We should take him with us again. I died. These hungs are not just built different, they're also the type to roast you with love. Like you think you're safe, but they remember everything. And Kai? He continues the saga like he's writing a diary entry for a tragic webtoon. Like a fool, I woke up early today. Kim Jong-un, why didn't you sleep for 10 more minutes? So I ate breakfast, and to help with digestion, I went to the gym to do a very light workout, which was where I ran into Minho Hyung and Changmin Hyung. Happily, I went hungs. Let's exercise together. When I finally came to my senses, I was already on a run with them. I realized I had made a huge mistake not even 5 minutes in. After the run, I silently wiped away my tears in my hotel room. I'm sorry, but the way this man tells his suffering so poetically, I felt it in my soul. Like, that's me every time I agree to go hiking, thinking it'll be fun. But wait, it gets better. Turns out, the night before, Minho had messaged him about working out the next day. And Kai, like the sneaky little genius he is, somehow managed to not directly say yes. He was probably like, see you maybe, hoping to ghost them in the morning. Plot twist. When he thought he was safe and headed down to the gym, thinking the others were gone, boom, Minho and Changmin were there. Destiny said, you will suffer. And Minho? Oh, Minho clapped back with some gym pics and this glorious caption. Today's workout done. Back day, with Changmin ambiguous, all warmed up before the show. Then he posts again, traitor, at Zkilin, you said you'd join. I waited eagerly for you. I cannot with this drama. It's giving K-drama season 2 teaser. Now, if you're new to the Minho and Kai friendship dynamic, let me give you a little backstory. Minho is known for being the most competitive idol in the game. He's like if Captain America was addicted to abs and motivational quotes. He once cried on Dream Team when he lost, and that was a game show. Kai, on the other hand, is our elegant, introverted, soft-voiced dance god. He moves like water on stage, but runs like he's being chased by adult responsibilities. He is the definition of, why did I agree to this? But despite the physical torture, Minho and Kai have one of the most heartwarming friendships in K-pop. Minho has always called Kai his 동생, and Kai has said before that Minho is one of the Hyung he's closest with. They've known each other for over a decade, trained under the same company, and honestly, they're like that older brother and younger brother who constantly tease each other, but would fight the universe if someone else messed with them. Now let's talk about the glue, or more like the duct tape that holds this squad together. Shimchanmin, the eldest, the most dangerous, and the one with the sharpest tongue in SM history. You might think, oh, he's the young, he must be the mature one. And yes, for about 2 seconds. Then he opens his mouth and chaos begins. And finally, Chanyar. Imagine giving a microphone to a thunderstorm. That's Chanyar. He's tall, he's loud, he's basically a human sound effect. If Kai is the soft ballad, Chanyar is the dubstep remix that shows up uninvited. His role in the group? Noise generator, chaos multiplier, accidental heartwarmer. Together, they're not a squad, they're a sitcom. But under all that chaos is a weird, beautiful, chaotic little found family. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much they tease, yell, roast, and cry, they always show up. For birthdays, for bad days, for no reason at all. Loud, messy, loyal. That's the real love language of SM's most chaotic friendship. But the real MVP of this whole story is the group chat energy. You can just imagine it. Changmin, Mino, Chanyar, and Kai going back and forth roasting, sending screenshots, probably dropping a few ya and kk along the way. It's giving chaos. It's giving found family. It's giving SM Avengers Assemble. And honestly, these little behind-the-scenes stories are what we live for as fans. Not just the concerts or the polished performances, but the moments when our idols are just being themselves, complaining about workouts, sneakily trying to avoid cardio, and then getting called out publicly for it in the most loving way possible. To me, this whole situation just screams, this is what friendship looks like when you've known each other for years. You get dragged, you get exposed, but you also get laughed with, and that's the real heart of it all. So next time you see a picture of Minos smiling post-run, like he just floated across London on wings of fitness, just remember, Kai was probably in the background trying to discreetly wipe tears off his face and planning his nap schedule. And that, my friends, is the story of how Mino called Kai a traitor. Not because he betrayed anyone, but because he dared to pretend like running was fine, and then turned around and told Bubble the whole tragic truth. Honestly, iconic behavior. What do you think about this whole saga? Are you Team Mino or Team Kai? Let me know in the comments below. And please, don't forget to please subscribe, like, and share if you enjoyed this chaotic tale of cardio, betrayal, and brotherhood. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.